World Radio League is my current preferred logging software, although Sebastian keeps trying to get me to try Polo.
I know. Well, there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. So I really like this one because it's so easy to sync between your phone, your tablet, your computer, multiple computers, multiple platforms and operating systems. So James is going to tell us about updates today. So what are you guys working on right now?
Okay, awesome. Well, you can see the platform over here. So you guys are probably mostly familiar with the basic interface here at World Radio League. And so we have new releases almost every single week. So I'm just going to go over with you guys some of the latest stuff.
Okay.
First, this is not super new, but I think one of the coolest things that I'll just show really quickly is that we do have a band conditions widget we've added on our mobile app.
Okay.
So if you download the mobile app and you just hold down the icon, it'll expand out and you can get a real-time band conditions update widget on your mobile app.
I got to put that on my phone.
Which is super cool.
Okay. Yeah.
As you can see right now, the bands are trash.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you a real demo, but it's super cool. And as Jason mentioned, one of the really nice things about World Radio League is everything syncs from your phone to the web app. So you can go online, offline on your mobile app, and then when you get back to your computer at worldradioleague.com, everything's gonna sync. So just to give you a quick demo of that, I can come into my mobile app here and I can select a park. Maybe I want to activate US 9446, which is close to me here. I click create logbook. Now I'm in and logging. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna drop a contact into my log. I'll look up Professor Jim in for BFR. I'll hit enter. Now I've logged in. Now what you'll notice is, so as you can see, I just logged on my phone. It's already on my computer here. So everything syncs across devices. I can, from here also, you can auto spot yourself over to PODA.
Right.
You've got your park to park, and then everything is super easy to export over to the PODA site as well. So it's really a purpose-built general logger, PODA logger, but we want to kind of focus on some of the things that are new that are coming out with the logger too. So I can give you a rundown of a lot of those things, which if you come into the contest page, that's where you're going to start to see a lot of new action here within World Radio League.
Okay.
So traditionally, if you're using a logbook for contesting, you had to go into the logger, maybe download a specific plugin for that contest, or you had to configure your logbook with a template for that contest. With World Radio League, we've made it really easy to participate in contests because you've got basically your entire contest calendar. So I can see, CQ Worldwide WPX coming up. I can see all the QSO parties or Field Day. Of course, this is probably one of the most popular.
Yeah.
So to join Field Day with World Radio League, all you do is you click enroll into the contest, and then it generates you a logbook that has the correct template in the exchange for each contest. So this has your class and your section in the case of Field Day. But I mean, you could even add, because we have this quick settings, you could even add a PODA on top of this. So you could do a contest and a PODA at the same time if you wanted to. And it'll continue, as you're logging, it generates you your map, you have your spotting built in, all those awesome things that you want to see as you're going as well. So I know for a lot of us, like you'll hop on, you're doing a PODA and you hear some contest going on, you're like, what is this right now?
Yeah.
It kind of makes it easier to know, number one, what contests are coming in, or even if you're just a casual contester, hop in and grab a couple QSOs.
So what if you're operating as a club and you want 3 or 4 or 5 guys all logged in to World Radio League to log it as the same call sign?
Yeah, and you can 100% do that with World Radio League. So you just create a club account within World Radio League and then use the same logbook. And since it's all cloud-based, all your contacts will go into the same logbook, and that also helps you with the duplicates, right?
Right.
Because then if somebody else in your club is logging the same contact, you don't end up doing it. So I'll give you a good example of that. Is we did a really big event for Winter Field Day.
Oh yeah.
And so I can pull up the past results here. So we had almost 1,000 people, 941 people, 17,000 contacts logged. And if you go into the leaderboard, a lot of the people are the clubs, right? Yeah. The Miami County Amateur Radio Club, they actually came by here yesterday and they were just talking about how much fun they are. A group of young kids actually that were running that station. And you can see the leaderboard. And when you see somebody in the leaderboard, this is complete real-time contesting. So, traditionally in contests, you go in, and you log your contacts, you download your ADIF, you submit it. Maybe you go to 3830 and you kind of see the rumors of the contest score and it gets adjudicated and all of that. But within World Radio League, everything, since we're really a cloud-native platform, everything's happening in real time. Every contact that gets logged is going straight onto the leaderboard, and you can see the stats of other operators as well. So that's big. Integrations are also fairly new. We got cat control now. We've got WSJTX integration. And since this is Jason, just to give you guys a little bit more info, QRZ and LOTW integrations are top of what you're going to see next on the integrations. Those are going to be today. You can of course export and import into those, but with the next release, at QRZ and LOTW integrations are just going to be running in the background, so you don't have to do anything to upload to those services. One other thing I think I would love to tell your followers, Jason, is about WRTC 2026.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, I mean, this is like the Olympic Games of ham radio that's happening next year. Mm-hmm. And you're going to have 50 teams, like about 100 operators from all over the world competing for 24 hours to basically be the top ham radio contester in the world. Mm-hmm. And after a big evaluation process, the WRTC selected World Radio League as the official technology partner. They saw what we were doing with the live contesting so far, and they wanted us to bring that type of interface to the World Radio Team Championship in 2026. So cool. We are building a completely custom dashboard and a contesting experience. And it's not just for those 50 teams that are contesting. When people are at home, there's going to be a user-facing side where you can say, hey, I want to try to work all the WRTC stations. I want to see how I'm doing against other people. So we're still a year out from that, but you're going to see a lot more about WRTC 2026 as we start to get closer.
Good. What's the status of the desktop app?
The desktop app is in testing.
Okay.
We've got it working internally, but we have to just battle test the heck out of that thing. Mm-hmm. Taking a little bit longer than we thought. I would still, if I had to put an estimate in on it, I'd say a month out. But if the desktop app isn't out in 2 months, I would be shocked.
Okay.
So I would, best guess a month, longest guess 2 months.
Okay.
And yeah, desktop app coming. So that right now you've got your web app you can log into. You've got iOS, Android, MacBooks. That's the one platform that it doesn't run on natively yet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the desktop app will also be offline
capable
right?
From day one.
Yes.
Yep.
Right,
from day one.
Right. Because I know
it'll also have offline call sign database too.
Right, exactly. Because a lot of people, they go out to POTA or even SOTA, and there's no internet signal out there. So a lot of people won't use a cloud-based service because of that, and I understand that.
100%.
So it'll be nice to see when that happens. All right, man. I hope you have a good show. Thanks for your time.
Yeah. Thank you, Jason.
Yep.